Check out our playlists following the progress of each litter of puppies. And make sure to hit that subscribe button for updates.
Okay, so puppies are 2 weeks old. It's Friday night, but it's late. So it's January 30th, and the puppies are exactly 2 weeks old. It's pretty late, so this video is probably going to go up Saturday. But their eyes opened at around 11 days, so that was about 3 days ago. So I'm going to do some close-ups of the puppies and talk about their weight, their progress, which ones are still available, and probably we'll be tearing down, well, when I say tearing down, we're putting it away. We'll be putting away the incubator, and we'll be setting up a new puppy area for them because they're starting to get a little bit bigger, they're starting to move around a bit. So keeping them in the incubator and only taking them out for feedings, it's starting to get kind of crowded in there. So 2 weeks is around the time we want to get them mostly in room air and out more often. All right, let me just switch the cameras over and put like that. Just fiddling around on the computer trying to set it up. Okay, so I'll switch them over now, right here. Oh, that's no good, because when I'm holding them up, I don't want that logo in the way. So 1 second. I will go do it this way instead. Alright, there we go. So first we're going to go with their weights. Sylvia was born at 80 grams. At 1 week, she was 166 grams. And then now at 2 weeks, she's 343 grams. We weigh them every day. For the first 3 days, we weigh them every 12 hours. And then after day 3 or 4, then we weigh them every 24 hours. I'm just giving you their weights once a week. Sylvia, come here, sweetie. They're all sleeping because they just ate. Let me grab a little tissue. Okay. Down in my lap. Okay, sweetheart. Oh boy. I'm just gonna try to cheat and use this blanket so they feel like maybe like they're sleeping still in the bed, so then they don't move as much, so I'll be able to get a nice close-up. Let me turn this light on. Oh, so that's pretty bad. So I'm gonna turn off that little camera. Yeah, it's just too much of a glow. But now I can, by them not feeling my hand as much, you know what? That light is too low. Hold on. Let me just hold this, sweetie. I'm going to lift this light higher up. That might help. This is little Sylvia. Hopefully if she doesn't feel my hand as much and she mostly just feels the blanket, she won't move as much. Sorry, I got her in a little face cloth here. I know I said their eyes are open, but she is sleeping right now, so. But that's little Sylvia. Or Sylvie, sorry. Out of the 2 female fawns, she's the smallest one. Still growing nice though, has a good weight to her. Okay. So she's, as you can see, compared to last week's video, she's lighter. I realized that the holding in the face cloth is kind of counterproductive, and she's the one that doesn't have any white in her underbelly. Now that their eyes are open, we kind of want you to see their eyes, so maybe it's kind of silly for me to hold her in a towel to keep her sleeping. Okay, sweetheart. Try to Look at the camera. Oh boy. Okay, so that's Sylvie. Okay. Okay, and the next one we're gonna go look is Cheesecake. Now Cheesecake she's the other female fawn, but she's bigger. She's actually a lot bigger. Cheesecake, her birth weight was 105 grams. At 1 week, she was 257 grams, and now she's 476 grams at 2 weeks. Cheesecake. All right, same thing. I'm going to turn this light back on. Turn this camera off. So that reduce the glare a bit. And I'm going to show you little Cheesecake. Oh boy, sweetie. That's Cheesecake right there. She's crying. She's the one that has the large white patch on her chest. Her 2 front feet are white, have white tips on her front feet, and she has like a little white goatee. Okay, sweetie, you literally just ate. You can't be looking for a nipple. You literally just ate. I'll try to hold her still so you can see her. That's little, oh boy, that's little Cheesecake. And she's exactly 2 weeks old today. Okay. That's little Cheesecake. So, moving on to, oh, that light is so bright. Moving on to the third one, Pedro Pascal. Pedro Pascal, he's already reserved, but at birth, he was 78 grams. At 1 week, he was 194 grams, and now at 2 weeks, he's 391 grams. He's sound asleep right now. Lee wakes up a little bit so you can see him. He is a solid black male. Absolutely no... One second. Absolutely no white marks whatsoever on him. No white patches. He's solid black. Basically, because he's solid black, there's no point in me turning him around. Like, I still could. Like, I could show you his little body and whatnot, but he's solid black. Let me just try to hold him so you can see his face. Okay, sweetie. This is... I don't know. Tilt him like that. There we go. So there's Pedro Pascal. And these are obviously just little temporary nicknames. And sometimes Terry has fun with them, and I guess she likes that actor, so she picked that name for him. He doesn't know who that is. He says he has no idea. Trying to hold him good for the camera. Pedro Pascal. Right there. Okay, tiny man. They just look so unimpressed. Like, don't hold me. I don't want to be held. Okay. Pedro Pascal. Put him back. Now we're going to go with Truffles and Chamomile. Truffles is the and Chamomile. They're both black females. Truffles is just a little bit smaller, and Chamomile is the bigger of the two. So Truffles was 89 grams at birth, 206 grams at 1 week, and 389 grams at 2 weeks. And this is little Truffles. Again, she doesn't have, well, she has a white speck on her chest actually. So let me just turn this camera part off now so you don't get the glare. Switch it over. Okay. So she has a tiny, tiny, tiny white speck. It's super small though. Okay, Truffles. If you see it, it's a very tiny white speck on her chest. And the rest of her body, as well as her paws, are completely black. I'll show you her face. Oh boy. Okay, Truffles. Okay. Okay, sweetie. Here's her face. And again, she's... Okay, sweetheart. 2 weeks old, so it's really hard to... Okay. Okay, sweetie. Okay. Here, maybe for her, I'll hold her on the towel so she feels she's kind of sleeping a bit, like in bed. Or I guess she knows she's not now. Her eyes are open. She says, I'm wise to what you're doing now. Alright, I'll just try to make it so she's more comfy. Okay, sweetie. That's Truffles. Okay, sweetheart. Yeah, not too impressed. Okay. Now we'll go to the last one. Chamomile. 112 grams at birth. One of the bigger girls. 254 grams when she was 1 week old. 457 grams at supper time today at 2 weeks. She's sound asleep. She is solid black, completely solid black. There is no, not even the smallest white patch on her chest, nothing. She's completely solid black, feet, hands, chest, like underneath, everything solid black. But here's her little face. I'm trying to get her to hold it. Okay, but there you go, sweetie. Just look at the camera. Oh boy. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the camera up. Maybe so it shows them in their little pool area. There you go. There you can see her face a little bit there. She's kind of looking at me. I'm trying to get her to turn this way to look at the camera. There we go. So that's Chamomile at 2 weeks old. Oh, see the tongue just start going? Right away she's looking to eat again. Okay. I will try to set the camera up where it's above them or above the little area, because if you look right here, that's the incubator, and they've been in that, and then they come out just for feedings, and then they have their feedings in this little area, and then or if I'm filming a video, I'll put them in here so I can easily grab them when they're not eating, and when I'm not bugging them for a video, they're in there. But they're not going to be in there probably starting tomorrow. They don't really need to be in there anymore at all. They can regulate their own body temperature now. Usually after 10, 11 days they're good. Sometimes you keep them a little bit longer, but all 4 of these are really healthy. 5, regulating their own body temperature and whatnot. So I'll probably set up the camera, maybe do a live feed where it just shows the babies, like an overview or something. I don't know. I'll figure something out. But yeah, that's about it. Let me just see. I have a little note here of what I wanted to say. Yeah, the fact that they're 2 weeks, their eyes opened. I gave you their updated weights. Oh, I'll talk about the ones that are available. I forgot to do that. So the black male, I think I already mentioned it when I showed him, but the black male, he's reserved. And we're waiting on the people that have reserved the second pick to make their pick. And once they do, then the people that have the third pick will make their pick. I'm pretty sure that the second pick and the third pick both want a fawn puppy. So, well, they've mentioned it, so So I'm pretty sure that after second and third has made their selection, that the two that are going to still be available will be Truffles and Chamomile, which is the two black females. Truffles is the one that has the tiny little speck on her chest, and Chamomile is completely solid black. But pretty much both just black females. I could do a little comparison and show them both at the same time right now. Yeah, I'll try that. Since I mentioned that they're going to be available. I don't know. Okay. Oh boy. Wow, that's not too good. They're really freaking out. Nope. Never mind. Okay, I'm sorry. They shouldn't be hungry right now. They literally just ate, but... Yeah, it'll be better if I set up a camera above them or beside them, like where I can zoom in on them or whatnot. So we'll get a little area set up for them now that they're no longer going to be in the incubator so much. We'll get like a little area set up for them. But yeah, just a quick update. They're all doing good. They've all gained minimum 10% of their body weight every day for the past 2 weeks, aside from the first 2 days. The first 2 days they didn't. Eyes are opened. All the little sledge, the gut that you see when their eyes are sealed, that's all gone now. Pedro Pascal has been reserved. I'm 99% positive. Second and third pick are going with one of the fawns. So by the time they've made their pick, it's probably going to be the two black females that are still available. But aside from that, I will see you guys either next week when they turn 3 weeks old, and possibly before. I might be doing a live feed. I will let you know. Well, if I do, I'll just post it. So this will be posted Saturday. You guys, and I'm sorry if I'm rambling. It's really late, and I'm running on very little sleep right now. You guys have a good night.
Thanks for watching River City Pugs. Like, subscribe, or comment.